So now the Easter egg. Watch the light bar up in the windshield. So when you're going full emergency and you hit the air horn, when you're responding, the light bar will change patterns. Chuck McDowell from Blackout 911 here to go over our latest upfit for Baldwin EMS. This is a 2025 Expedition Max. As far as we know, this is one of the first ones being upfitted at this point. Did a lot of cool stuff on this one for them. I'll take you around and show you around it. In the front, we have code 3 Mega Flexes along with some Mega Thins in a very interesting V pattern that the customer chose. They actually sat here with us and said exactly where they wanted the lights. We also put some Mega Flexes down below. These are all ran by a switch node, code 3 switch node. So there is only 2 wires going to the main box. All the rest of the patterns are taken care of by the switch node. We went with the code 3 interior bar. That is a red-white interior bar. The sides on the front fender, we have code 3 Mega Thins, also done with a white bezel. That was done by us. They do not make a white bezel, so we went ahead and kind of matched the vehicle, made them white. On the inside, we have a Gamber Johnson console outfitted with their laptop holder for their Microsoft Surface and all their radios, armrests, cup holders, anything they may need to make their day a little easier on them. And we kept all the stock features, everything. The only thing that is separate is the console, because that is a really cool interior. In the rear of the vehicle, inside the doors, we have Phoenix 400 sticks that not only do warning modes, but also a flood mode. At the customer's request, we did remove the center seat and put a block-off plate on the floor. It gives them a little bit more area for bags, anything else they may need to carry. Also in the console on the back, we have a 110 outlet on the back of the console and also on the passenger side. In the rear of the vehicle, this is the first one ever installed. This is a box made for the 2025 Expedition Max. It is the second one off the production line and the first one installed. In the rear, we have the customer installed radio, the mic holder for him right here. Of course, the Rockland box, 2 drawers that come out full length. This drawer has power in it for radio chargers. He's also going to do some separate radios in here with some foam. Very nice, quiet operation. And each drawer does lock. This one here has some supplied foam. We added outlet strips on each side of the box, so in case they have to charge a laptop, drone, anything they may need to charge in a hurry, they got strips up both sides. We also added a dome light inside of their hatch. It does a white, as you can see, lights up everything down here real nice. And it also has a red feature for night, so it's not completely blinding. That also helps accent the Expedition Max that comes with these standard. It's actually a really nice feature from Ford, and they are movable. So if you need more light back here, you need more light up front, they actually move. And as you see, this does come with a power gate, and it is also soft close, which is pretty cool. I like that feature. In the back, we have a Phoenix 600 stick up in the rear window, code 3 Mega Thins on the tailgate and on the bumper. And the interesting part about this vehicle, from here to here was all black paint. The customer didn't like it, and truthfully, it looked kind of weird on the vehicle. We have an employee at Blackout, Sakayla. She is an awesome vinyl wrapper. She came up, did a wonderful job on this. No seam lines, no bubbles, and this actually is the perfect match that we can tell to Ford's white paint. It makes the back end look much nicer rather than having a large black stripe across here. Also in the rear windows, we have a 600 stick from Phoenix that also does warning and also flood. Kind of tough to see through the tinted glass, which is actually kind of nice, it hides it. On the outside, we have a Cushmall auto eject system. This is so you can plug a 110 outlet in, a Shoreline. It will not only put 110 into the inverter, it will also spread it out through all the included outlets on the vehicle for charging. There's an outlet on the passenger side in the front seat. There's an outlet on the back of the console. There's an outlet behind each back seat and also the outlet strips down the side. So there will always be 110 power anytime this is plugged in or it is running. The other reason we'll have power 110 while it's running is we have a very large inverter here. This is actually very nice. Whenever it's plugged in to the Shoreline, it will charge the 12-volt battery system for the vehicle, and it will also give 110, but as soon as it's disconnected, it will automatically flip over and give 110 through the vehicle off of the factory vehicle battery. Whenever he plugs it in at his house or at the station, wherever this vehicle may be, he'll have 110 power through the inverter, through all the outlets, running off of the Shoreline. Now, a lot of these are brake activated or starter activated, but this one here, as you walk past, you can actually hit the unlock remote and it shoots out right here. So you definitely know as you're walking up and unlocking your doors that it is unlocked, or if you don't want to put wear and tear on your plug, you can grab the line and hit it and go. We installed 2 Kenwood UHF radios. We also have our Code 3 control head with the microphone for the PA. On the Expedition Max, there was actually a center console here, and a lot of this center console was actually the vehicle control. Whenever we would put this Gamber Johnson console in here, we lost access to the vehicle control. So what we did, we went to our friends down the road who do some water jet cutting so it doesn't screw up our finish. We actually trimmed the parts out of the dash that we removed and had them inlaid in here, so he still has his trailer steer, his USBs that plug into the radio for your CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. You have all your four-wheel drive stuff right here with your drive mode. So he didn't lose that functionality. Everything's right here, and it's actually easier to reach here than what they do from Ford. In this vehicle, we have 4 cup holders and a little locking drawer. So if he needs to lock his keys up, wallet, anything. And then there's a larger locking drawer on this side. And we'll let you hear the siren tones right after this. That way, you can check out what all we done to it. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Have a good day. Regular air horn. Whale. Dual tone 1. Dual tone 2. Dual tone 3. Dual tone 4. Tone number 5. Then you have the howler.